What's up, everybody? I'm coming to you with a video on some of my favorite vampire movies. I mean, I can't pick my number one favorite because there's so many wonderful and great vampire movies made throughout time. So let's get started. We're going to start off with the old school first. Got Dracula Complete Collection. Easter Dracula that started off for me when I was a kid of being a fan of Dracula and the Universal monsters as a whole. Used to always sit down and watch these old black and white horror movies with my grandfather. There you got, it's the one with Abbott and Costello. A pretty cool set though. Actually, I want to open this up. Case is a little messed up. It's all the Universal monsters. Yeah, I gotta find a new case. It's all jacked up, man. Yep. Alright, next up we got another old classic. It's actually a double feature that has The Curse of Frankenstein. We got Taste the Blood of Dracula. Another great old school vampire movie. That would be this right here. Next up we have, we jump into, I believe, it may have came out in, I forgot when it came out. 30 Days of Night. That's another fun and a unique vampire tale, if I should say. And we had Let Me In. We got Holocaust. This is one of my, at least in my top 3. And that's The Lost Boys. To me, this defines the heavy metal days of my life as a 16-year-old in the 80s. I was a big metalhead. I wasn't into like death metal and stuff like that. Metallica, Iron Maiden, Slayer. But yeah, The Lost Boys, definitely one of the coolest vampire movies ever. Now, I do believe they just, not too long ago, they came out with a awesome steelbook, The Lost Boys. Alright, next up we got, which I watched this one today. I think this is a good standalone movie. As far as a remake, yeah, to me it's its own standalone. And that's Fright Night, the remake. There's some cool vampire monster type scenes in this movie. The vampire is pretty wicked, man. Next up we got, alright, so this is don't only have Dracula in it, but it also has all the other Universal monsters. It's an 80s kids adventure type Goonies meet Universal monsters, and I think you know what I'm talking about. The Monster Squad. I love this movie, man. It's just a good time all around. Next up we got Daybreakers, Ethan Hawke, William Dafoe. It's a good, more like a drama than it is like a vampire horror. Next up we got another outrageous vampire movie. Has to do with a circus, sideshow. Blood Rain. And we got a 90s classic vampire movie. Rodriguez from Dusk Till Dawn. Robert Rodriguez film. Tarantino, George Clooney. Next up we got The the Dusk to Dawn set. It's got Dusk to Dawn 1, 2, and 3, and then it's got a full tilt boogie, which I haven't seen the sense of that, but it is what it is. Then we got a comedy of an old TV show put into a film with starring Johnny Depp. Dark Shadows. I enjoy that movie. I normally enjoy anything with Johnny Depp in it. We got an Asian vampire hunters. It's pretty cool if you just stick along with the subtitle. Well, that's not a vampire movie, but 28 Days Later. That'd be my zombie series. Then we got, last but not least, another, I just showed it on the DVD format, but this is my original 90s VHS tape that I went and bought at the mall, the Rockaway Mall in Jersey, when it first came out. And I don't have the slip cover no more. It's Dusk Till Dawn, my original VHS. Still in great condition. Be kind, please rewind. Those are the good old days, huh? Used to get charged, what? Some places charge like a quarter, and other places, if you didn't rewind, 50 cents to $1. So yeah, it's in great condition. So yeah, there you have it. Don't really have many vampire movies in my home video media collection. Imagine eventually I will. I'm more of a big slasher fan. Give me a Friday 13, Halloween. Got most of them. I don't got all the cool cuts or steel books and stuff yet, but as far as like vampire movies, I watch them from time to time. I do watch the classic Dracula, Bela Lugosi and Christopher Lee. But on that note, I thank you once again for viewing my content. I'm going to be up late tonight. I got 4 more videos to do, because I was going to do 6 videos today, but I fell asleep. Sometimes when I fall asleep, I fell asleep for like 6 or 7 hours. So now, here it is, 3 in the morning. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple more videos, and I'll see you later.